set up. Of course, St. Patrick's Day has already happened, but we are celebrating today for all of those Irish people out there. We are celebrating St. Patrick's Day. So, who is here? Who's here, Matilda? We're all dressed up in green. We're not letting anything come in between. Oh, that was so random. But yes, so I've got my little shamrocks on, and Matilda has her Irish princess, crown going on. So we're pretty good. We've got our necklaces. I hope you have, because, like, it's very important that everyone dresses up for the event. It's a good idea. It's very good. Now, Liam's head's just poking out there, so I'll... Oh, no! Devastation. Hang on, guys. I cannot have a live stream with this down. No way. Hang on. I've done it now. If Angela was here, she'd just be laughing at me. I can hear her. I can just hear her. She'd be laughing. I know. Angela probably is there laughing. I can just hear it. Of course. Angela's always there laughing at me. Her face will be red. Her tears will be coming out of her face almost. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Debbie. Morning, Angela. And good morning, Janine. Hope everyone's doing good. You do? Of course. Right. Yeah, well, I can't help it if I have, like, a set failure and everything crashes down around me. Hi, Andrea. Andrea's here today. Very special day. Hi, Denica. Denica. I hope I say that right. Do you like Denica or Denica? Either or, I guess. Hi, Miss Donnie. Hi, BB. Angela says, no, you just make me happy. Oh, I'm so glad I make you happy. Denica. I like Denica better too, so. I'm sorry I haven't got those pictures to you either, but I actually ended up doing some tweaking. When you just, it's a bit of a perfectionist thing. I have got a problem, but I spent a lot of time with your baby yesterday, a lot of time. I would show it to you, but I think, like, a bit better to see in pictures probably. But I just was tweaking it, and I do want a little bit more of a tweak. But that's an issue I have. But I just want to let you know that I'm really on board with it. I've been, like, spending a lot of time. Elaine, hey. Gigi, good morning. Pat says, hi, Annette and Matilda. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you all. Thank you. Tanika said, it's okay. I'm happy to wait. You are so beautiful. You are actually, I'm taking my glasses off, one of the most beautiful people and patient people I ever know. You have been so understanding. I mean, other people wouldn't understand, and I'm, like, totally not flaking on you or anything. But life is really crazy, and I take what I can get in my life, but, like, not like take, but my family really do suck the life out of me quite often, and I'm trying to turn that around. We're trying to turn that around. Yesterday, in between working on Danica's baby, we were in our studio all day, and I was cleaning up, making such perfect things happen. Matilda's bed is all cleaned, and we just really got into it, and realized that sometimes it's more about me than my family. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get to know that. Put my glasses back on now. Tell me, oh my god, what's going on? Who's Irish here? Who is from Ireland or has Irish in them and really celebrates St. Patrick's Day? Hi, Mama. Danica said, I totally understand. I'm such a perfectionist too. It's a definite issue. You're very welcome, Danica. Angela said, hit the thumbs up button, guys, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Gigi said, can you actually... I can't see out. I'm reading. You can tell. And you said, can you actually see out of those glasses? Yes, I can. You can see my eyes. I'm looking at you. But yes, I can. I will wear them for a little bit because I'm doing it for all the people celebrating St. Patrick's Day, or celebrated, I should say. Astral's here, and Gigi says, hi, Aunt Angela. Angel says, hi, Gigi. Now, I wanted to sort of move on quickly before I lose my little moment. Jen, Astral, who has had Mateo for the last year, it's a bit of a sad day, but it's also a happy day. So we've got to take the happiness out of that, Jen. We've actually got to take that happiness and run with it. Mateo is like literally on his way, if not on his way today, to Andrea was here earlier. She's still here. Hi, Andrea. So we are just so excited. It's been like a year lockdown for Mateo. I'm going to take it off because I like to, focus on you guys. It's been a year lockdown for Mateo. It's been up and down, sad time, crazy time for us all. And we're just so excited that Mateo's journey is now re-kickstarted. And we held off, a long time was held off because of lockdown. And we wanted to keep, the most important thing to me was to keep the safety of Jen and her family. That was first and foremost for me. After all, Mateo is just a little character. He's our character, but he was happy to wait, so to speak. Then as time went on, I just thought, well, why not just re-kickstart it a year later? So it's just like we'll just get that year and get rid of it, totally chop it out of the situation. So that's what we've decided to do. So kickstarting it back, he's going to Andrea, which is just so exciting. It's so cool. So whoever is part of Mateo's journey and his foster mums, you can be assured that the journey has restarted. Mateo will be back to the normal situation where he's with someone for 3 weeks and then he leaves. So I'm very actually eager to get it going and get him back in the whole system. So keep an eye out for that and some information. Miss Donnie said, I'm a Wayland, got some Scottish, Irish and Welsh. Wow, bit of everything there. That's cool. Gigi said, doesn't nearly every Aussie have Irish in them? I'm not sure. But I have heard things like that before, but I've never had any tests to see what my background actually is. Raggedy said, you and Manila look, I'm sure you meant to say Matilda, look great. Thank you so much. Andrea said, watching and making a flag. Oh, that sounds exciting. What kind of flag are you making? He's actually on his way. Oh my God. How are you feeling, Jen? Please tell us. Like, don't hold anything back. How are you actually feeling? Are you in a state of excitement? Are you in a state of, feeling a little bit down? I mean, it's been a year and there's been connections made. Melina, hopefully I've said that right, says, greetings from Italy. Thanks for your wonderful video tutorials. Mwah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate what you've just said. Yeah, thank you. I want to say sorry last week that I wasn't here, guys. I really apologize. It was Tiana's birthday and it turned into be like such a full day, starting, from breakfast in the morning and going all the way to, we did bowling and a big family barbecue at night. And yeah, it was just a huge day. So thank you everyone for, standing by me about that. Deb says, Dusty is here all dressed in green. Oh, I saw him dressed in green the other day. He's so cute. Jen said, I miss him, but it was his time. Yeah, absolutely. I get that. Yep, and like we have said, I'm going to sit her here for a minute because she's actually being a little bit heavy on me today. Like we said, there's a lifelong connection there for me and Jen as well. I'll put this down here. Does that work? Yep, good, staying there. I need to wear the whole uniform, it can't be. He was in green yesterday. Yes. You'll see actually on the, that's not going to work, on the thumbnail of this image thing, YouTube thing, is the picture of Mateo. So cute. Deb says he was in yellow the other day. Yes, his g'day outfit for his birthday. He was wearing that, wasn't he? That's really cool. No, I'm sorry. I know. But you're kind of hot. You're hot in this outfit. It's not hot. It's actually not a hot day, but the wool outfit is making me a bit hot, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So that's really cool. So anyway, how's everyone's week been? How has everyone been? I heard great news from Danette, which is under the sun, who is recovering from COVID. I believe she's at a hospital now. Can anyone confirm that? But she is doing a lot better. But yeah, going through what she went through or what she's been through the last year is horrendous. His cousin misses him already, poor little thing. Sad, isn't it? But you know what it's all like because you went on your journey around the world and you had to be away from family and then leave family all the time. I know, I know. I know Gigi would still see that you've got your red ribbon on, which is part of Matilda apparently. And it drives me crazy. Honestly, Gigi, nothing against you or Traveller, but I can't stand the red ribbon all the time. It drives me crazy. Seriously, like I think, no, it's a pink day today, Matilda. No. It's time for your buff. No. She needs to have the red ribbon with her all the time because Traveller gave it to her. And I think it's getting a little bit sad and sorry. And one day it'll fray and accidentally fall in the bin. I was only joking. Anyway, it's all a funny story. You know, we're just going with it, that's all. Where's everyone? What's everyone doing? Everyone's gone quiet. They must have all been abducted by babies. Deb says he was just trying to kiss you until I can't wait to see him. I'm so sad that we won't see you guys at the Ipswich Doll Show. I'm so sad. So many people couldn't make it to this one. So that's been really hard to accept, but I guess it's just a work day. Let's just take it as that. But yeah, we're doing okay. But that's good. I wonder if you're going to make it till the September show is the next question. I don't know. I'll make it there because I have to. Yeah, that's right. Wow, Angela will be there. Yes. You better. Miss Donnie said, a little neighbour, 5-year-old, comes over 2 times a week to play with one of my dolls. So cute. Oh, that is so cute. I love when that happens in life. I haven't had that happen in a while. I know, especially when our kids were little, they'd always bring the neighbours around. There was always someone else's kid here, always. And they would always play with the babies or any toys that you have around at the time. But it's always really nice having that little character around, isn't it? Janine said, Delilah said that Matilda is so pretty. Oh, thanks, Delilah. Say thank you, Delilah. Yes, we're going through her clothes yesterday and she actually got this, and I apologize. Please let me apologize. She got this little outfit. It's a little pants, and then there's the dress, and then there's a jacket. She got this little outfit on her journey when she was doing her world travels. And I don't actually remember who was the person that gave it to her. I think it could have been Kerry Pallier, possibly. But there's some other people that are on my mind too that it could be. But it's so cute. Oh, even the hat, of course. Just so cute. And well, because of St. Paddy's Day and we're all dressing up, of course she had to wear full green. So yeah, it worked really well, but it's so cute. Deb says, it's Tasman, my clown's birthday on Sunday. Oh, that's cool. Happy birthday. Have you ordered a clown from Brett yet? Because I know you said you wanted to order one for the December show. Sorry, guys. My cold is still lingering. I've got the back end of it. So at the moment, the back end of my nose is all really clogged. Angela said, even if we have a swing, well, yeah, well, yes, you can have a swim in my pool. Is that what you're talking about? Crazy. Miss Donnie said, I'm putting shingles on a beachside dollhouse. Wow, the house is nearly finished. Wow, is that a 5-year-old play toy or just a complete display. That would be absolutely beautiful. Danica says, that sounds so cool. Definitely, right? Danica, are you going to come up for the doll show in December by chance? That would be so cool. There's so many people coming from around Australia. It's actually, I don't know if you've heard about it or not. It's in Ipswich, so it's where I live. It's the Aussie Reborn Baby Doll Convention. It's all about reborn babies and silicon babies. It's going to be huge, as in there's just so many activities to do, so many babies to purchase, and so many accessories, supplies, all that kind of stuff. But it's going to be huge. But there's so many people that we already know that are coming from interstate. They're using it as a great time to, have a weekend off and just come to Queensland. It's going to be so great. Miss Donnie said, a big person play toy. Well, that's good. That means I can come play with it, and we all can. But I'm touching it. I dibs first touch over Angela because she can be a bit pushy. Angela said no because of the flooding. We might have to swim home from it. Yes, that is true. They said this weekend, to expect a lot of different flooding in that. But let's say no, that's not going to happen. They're never right on the weather, right? But yeah. Danica said, I really want to, but I need to see where my budget is. COVID destroyed me. Yeah, unfortunately, it destroyed a lot of people, right? Yeah. So, see how you go, though. Could be cool. Deb said, are you going to try a GoCam camera? Well, we talked about that. We're still not 100. Sorry, Deb said he knows I want open eye. Okay, cool. That's right. And Miss Donnie said, are you going to try the GoCam? If I got that wrong. We're trying to work out a way that I can make that happen. There's just so, like, I have got a GoPro camera, so I could make that happen. I'm not sure of how to connect it all live to YouTube and everything, but I could look into it. But there was a thing there that we could have, like, say my tablet set up, and then if any one of people who are around me can walk around with it. But we will really try to make it happen. It's going to be a very busy day for me and the other organizers, which is Kerry and Angela. But we do have, really great support people around who are helping us. So we can sort of, pass the buck with the camera to the next person and see how we go. Yeah, there's also been the issue that was brought up of some people don't like to be on camera. So I don't know whether we will maybe put out a notice to the people who have tables and see how they feel about that and get a bit of a voting sort of system or something going. But it's definitely on the cards, and we have meetings every month and we talk about it all the time. So we will figure it out. We definitely will. Angela has just shared the convention Facebook page if anyone's interested to have a look. Gigi said we have flooding, roads washed out. Okay, again, I'm going to put Matilda down because she's getting hot and heavy again. Oh yeah, I know. There you go. But I'm going to bring the attention again to Gigi. Gigi is like one of the most amazing people in Australia, basically. Gigi the other day had a snake and a spider in her house at the same time. Now, literally, I'm going to get the story a little bit wrong, but to say it, so everyone understands, she was downstairs. I don't know what you were doing. I can't remember. And anyway, she heard a loud bang upstairs. They're doing some renovations, I believe, in your ceilings. And what happened is a brown tree snake fell out of her ceiling onto her bed, I believe it was. 5 foot, I think it was. So Gigi, the Aussie she is, and totally amazing person, goes and obviously wrangles this snake and bags it up. And then goes downstairs to see a funnel web spider crawling along the floor, literally, like very venomous spider. And she says, she doesn't know, or she didn't have a good sleep that night. And I wonder why. Like, whoa, like I would probably, people were saying burn the house down and things like that. But Gigi is in an area where she does come across things like that. She's not in full suburban or anything. So she will come across things like that. And she's probably very, very, very well versed in how to look after herself in that situation. But boy, that story was just like, oh my God, I don't think I'm ever going to Gigi's. Like, oh my God. But you are a champion, Gigi, and I was so proud to hear how you got through that, and also very proud to tell your story to not only you guys here, but to my family. So, yeah. Angela said, Gigi, we are in Canberra and want to come home, but everywhere is flooding. Ouch. Deb said, we probably will come up in the September. Brett wants to meet Tasman. Oh, very exciting. And Gigi said, what is the legal requirement with kids' photos for public use? Yes, that's also an issue. You know, we've got to try to think about all of those different things so much. So it's very difficult. I don't, you know, when you think about things like that, you don't know whether it can happen or not. So, oh, we'll see. Miss Donnie said, gross, hate spiders. Danica went, oh. Gigi said, watching TV crash. Oh, she was watching the TV and crash 5-foot snake. Amazing woman, right, Miss Donnie? Angela said, you are amazing, Gigi. I would have run. BB says, way to go, Gigi. Gigi said, I'm not in the suburb. I'm not in suburbia. There is another snake now. I'm scared for you. Gigi said, enjoy ACT. Go to the pub. Well, Angela's from the ACT. She lived there for so many years. So it must be amazing to go back to like your hometown and go to all the places you loved and everything. So Neverland Babies. I love that name. That is just so cool. And she says, hi, Annette. Lily here, sending love from Florida. I love it. I even love the love hearts. Thank you so much. I'm glad you could make it today. Annette, okay, stop, Angela. I can hear it right now. Angela said we went to Eagle Hawk for lunch. That sounds so beautiful. And Gigi says that they are pythons. And she would go back to the ACT. Angela's laughing. You've got a problem, Angela, a serious problem. And it's not me. I'm not your problem, okay? I'm just a problem, but I'm not your problem, if you know what I mean. Neverland says, I've talked with you on Facebook Messenger about my class competition certificate. So you know who I am. Yes, I do know who you are. That is so cool. Your babies were so cool. So actually, you know, Lily, sit down, give yourself a little bit of a moment to get a big head. I showed my daughter your baby, and she was like, when I said that was your first baby, she was like, oh my God, you're kidding me. That's no, that's wrong. And she couldn't believe it. Your baby was absolutely beautiful. And I wish I had. I apologize. I know sometimes I try to bring my tablet up here so I can show pictures and that, but I apologize. I don't have any device here at the moment that I can show your baby's butt. Let me just say to everyone that Lily's first baby was amazing. She must have listened very well. Can you come here and make a baby for me? Neverland says, well, Lily says, my Levi, thank you so very much. I put so much love into him. I ordered tons more kits already, and I'm currently working on a Charlotte by Laura Lee Eagles. Whoa, diving in the deep end. I love it. So, so good. But yeah, congratulations. You actually, if I could show you a picture of her baby, it was beautiful. Like literally beautiful. Like I couldn't pick anything. It was so good. So congratulations, you have done a great job, and I can definitely tell that you put so much love into it, so much effort, and you really took your time. And that's actually a key aspect of when you're reborning, isn't it? to just take your time. Definitely just take your time. Yeah. Anyway, here we are. Is there any more people celebrating St. Patrick's Day? Is there anyone actually dressed up at the moment? I know Dustin is dressed up in his green. And I know quite well that St. Patrick's Day has passed. But, you know, this was the closest day we could get to it. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm still getting rid of this whole And would you know, of course, my family have got my coldy fluey thing this week. So, of course, Michael, my husband, has the man flu. And he just said, like, even the first day, he'd hardly even started to sniffle. And he's like, oh, no, this is so much worse than yours. I'm just saying, this is just so much more. And he's like, I think I've got COVID. I think I've got COVID. Now, here where we are, there's not many COVID cases around. Most of them are all contained in quarantine and things like that. And he doesn't get out that much. So I'm just like, okay, Michael, you better get a test. But it was just like, oh, why do men carry on so much? It's like, get over yourself. Danica says, congratulations and well done. Sorry. Gigi said we did on the 17th and Jim drank Irish whiskey instead of Scotch. Oh, good job. Good job, Jim. Neverland Baby said, thank you very much, everyone, for the congratulations. Very welcome. Deb says, Tink and Pixie's belly plates the same? No, they're not. They're different shape. I think Tink's is a little bit longer and skinnier, and Matilda's, Pixie's, is a bit more oval shaped, if you know what I mean. But they could work on both anyway. Miss Donnie said men when sick are babies. And it's like, I'm still trying to recover myself. I don't want to baby anyone. I just want like that. Like that. Yesterday I had to go and get him cough medicine and Vicks, and I was like, oh, boo-hoo. You know, like, I was sick. I was really sick, but I just don't tend to complain about it. I just, like, rest it off and do what I can do. No one wants help anyway, so, boys. Gigi said, I will look you up today, Neverland. So, Neverland, do you actually have a Facebook page? That's a good question. Angela says, yes, Miss Donnie, they are. And Gigi said, agreed, Miss Donnie. Pat says, my nephew, who now lives in the USA, has his birthday on St. Patrick's, so his name is John Patrick. Wow. Wow, that's really into it. Holly says, happy St. Patrick's Day with much love from Michigan. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too, Holly. Angela said, what did he do for you? I think he may have got me a glass of water one time. There's nothing else he did for me. Oh, actually, obviously, I run Aussie Reborn supplies, so there's not many downtime for me. So I had to still work every day. So he helped me work. So that was one good thing. I have to give him a little bit of a heads up on that, because he did help me with my work, which made me finish earlier to then be able to rest for longer. Pixies would fit Tink. Yes, definitely. Angela says, whoop-de-doo. LOL, yes, I know. And then they just whinge when they are. Oh, I hate when people say they're sicker than you. Tiana got sick. And obviously, Amy and I, well, not obviously, but Amy and I were sick at the same time. And when Tiana got sick, she just said, I just want to say you guys rock. And we're like, what do you mean? And she goes, I don't know how you got through this sickness, but I just want to say, you know, that. And that was really good, because we obviously also got through the sickness while caring for Amani as well. So, yeah, that was a little bit stinky. They just get to do it on their own. So there you go. There you go. How are you feeling there? Oh, I'm sorry. Matilda says that the headband is hurting a little, so we'll just put it down for a bit. Are you all right? I know those things get right in the back of your skull, don't they? And they hurt. The power of mum, I reckon. Yeah, I think it just happens. It just comes on so naturally, doesn't it? Well, normally I get really well really quickly. Like whenever I get sick, the day that I'll be down for a day and then stop poking me. And then after that, I'll be better. So, yes, I know. So, anyway, like I said, how about Mateo is on his way to Andrea, which is in it's in Arizona, aren't you, Andrea? Can you confirm that? So he's just left California to go to Arizona. Just confirm that, Andrea, if you're still here. I'm pretty sure we're right. And then it's amazing. I've got to start getting in contact with all of these people, many of these people who I haven't spoken to in some time, because we have our general people that come all the time, but then, with COVID and everything, life changes and a lot of people move on to different hobbies, different friendships and things like that. These people are always my friends, and I love them all so much, but there'll be people that aren't able to be his mother anymore. We all know that there is that one lady, Trish, who actually passed away. So there's one part of his journey which he won't be able to attend. So I'm sure there'll be others that will come up as well. Neverland says the Levi I brought to life is currently heading to her mummy in Puerto Rico. Wow. How was that for you, Lily? Because I know, I'm going to put you down again, Matilda. I know a lot of people, they keep their first baby and they find it hard to let them go. So how did you feel about that? Because that baby was amazing. Okay, yes, so Andrea is in Arizona. So that is so cool. That's cool. And then after that, if all goes to plan, Mateo will be off to Texas. So we're moving, which is exciting. It's very exciting. I wanted to give a shout out to Terry Raymond. Everyone knows Terry. She comes here most of the time on our live streams, just drops in, says hello, and we all absolutely love Terry, of course. But she's had to lose one of her dogs this week, and it's actually the fourth dog she has lost this year. So it would be horrible. Like, you'd hardly get over the passing of your last dog, and then a new one would new dog would pass. So just wanted to give you big hugs and kisses. I know how difficult it is, and you must be going through such a difficult time at the moment, but just wanted to let you know that we love you so much. Matilda loves you. Give Auntie Terry a kiss. Mwah. And we just wanted to let you know that we're thinking of you. I hope that you're doing okay. Angel said, just looked at your work, Lily. It's awesome. Great work. Oh, good. That's so cool. So we can look her up on Neverland Babies. That must be. Neverland says, I had a very hard time, of course. I took tons of pictures, made a box packing video, and had my cuddles before packing her up. I did order myself a Sam by Gudrun Legler to bring to life and keep. Oh, that's exciting. It's nice to be able to keep one for yourself. Good, good. That's excellent. Now, everyone, I'm going to tell you if you're going to stay for story time, to start getting your babies, your grandchildren, your children, yourself ready for story time. I will have to leave a little bit earlier, only because like my nose at the moment is so sore and backed up. I find it hard to actually talk. So that means I've got to cut things short because it's just difficult. Miss Donnie says, I'll have to look at those babies. Yeah, definitely. Tilly. Hi, Tilly. Say hi, Tilly, from Tilly. It says, hello, everyone. Sending out love to you all. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're happy at the moment. We are very happy. This little girl, I don't know why she's just really being, I know she's extra hot today, and I'm a little bit hot actually, like sick hot. But she just feels a little extra heavy today. I don't know why. Maybe she's had too many cheeseburgers or something. I don't know. These things happen though. Stupid. So stupid. Colds just last, well, flus. I think it's more of a flu. Just last so long, don't they? So did anything exciting happen to anyone this week? Any new babies or new starts on kits or anything? Neverland Baby says, thank you so much, Angela. Thank you, definitely. We appreciate it. Tildo's story is going to be Silly Gilla. Just to let you guys know, Silly Gilla. It's a good book. It's definitely a good book. Okay, Janine says, I'm getting a new baby soon. That's cool. A girl or a boy, have you chosen it? I know Kerry, who's normally here, got a new baby girl this week, which I'm hoping next week I'll be able to meet. Very, very exciting. Janine says, Huxley's twin Lennox. Really? That is so cool. Wow. Oh, you must be wrapped. It hasn't arrived yet, has it? Gigi's making a new kit. What are you making at the moment, Gigi? And Deb said, my mum will be up there. Said, oh, really? Oh, you should just hitch a ride. Neverland says, can you tell me anything about satin varnish compared to matte varnish? I used matte for Levi, but I'm going to try the satin, and I'm curious what look it will have. Well, amazing. I personally, it's my favorite. I will go to satin varnish any day over the matte varnish. I think people are really scared to think that it's going to be a really shiny finish. It's nothing like that. It still gives a, matte type finish, but it's just a nicer look. I can't really explain it, but I personally think it's a nicer look. If you have any, or you do have a small one and you just want to test it, get yourself a test limb and put a little bit of matte varnish on one side and a little bit of satin varnish on the other side and do a little test. That's kind of like a good idea, and it always works for me. But yes, to let you know, any babies that I make using heat set paint, I always use a satin varnish. Just fine in a much better finish. Now, I don't know how well you guys will be able to actually see this. I've done a little bit of a test, you can see here, and I've got some little words here. This is on a test limb. Sorry, guys, this is air dry for the heat setters. This is here one matte varnish I used. You can't see it, right? It's really good. It's like a complete, you can't see it, so it's completely matte. This was given to me, not given to me, but I was able to use it by my friend Heidi. What it is, it's the Americana Soft Touch Varnish. Beautiful. If I was to pick anything at the moment, I would pick that 100%. But unfortunately, it's like literally sold out everywhere. It's chaotic how much it's sold out everywhere, even at the suppliers, which is really sad. So again, if you want to know that, that's the Americana Soft Touch Varnish. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful product. And whenever I can get it in store to sell, I will be. But like I said, my supply is out of stock, and most of the places are out of stock as well. The next one here, which I don't know how well you'll see. So you can see that's very flat, but you can see there's a little bit of a glaze or a gleam here. I know it's a really bad underneath result, so it's hard to see, but you can see that there's a little shine there. That's Mod Podge. the yellow one, and it's called a matte, I think it's called matte sealer or something like that. But it's the yellow one. It is the one I sell at Aussie Reborn Supplies. I actually personally use it for sealing hair. I find it really, really great. But anyway, as you can see, it leaves a sheen. That was used directly from the bottle. It wasn't watered down or anything, but yeah, it's got a bit of a shine to it. This one in the middle on the knee, you can just see it here. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. This is the Duraclear. I do have some of this in stock at the moment. So it has a slight shine, but not full on. Still, the Americana was better by far. And the last one I have, which you'll see is very shiny, is Liquid X. Liquid X Matte Varnish, which is the one that is the shiniest. So out of that, the shiniest was the Liquid X. And then, you know, actually the Mod Podge and the Duraclear have, I don't know how well you can see that. That's the Mod Podge and that's the Duraclear. So they're quite similar. They're quite similar. But like I said, it's so difficult. Like at the moment, it's impossible to get air dry matte varnishes at the moment. They're sold out. All of the great brands, Aussie Reborn Supplies usually sell the ultra matte varnish. We can't get it at the moment. Apparently, the main store that have those products, Deco Art, they, because of COVID, you know, the production line stopped for months, and then I think they're back on the go at the moment, but their staff is limited, so their production is really, really, really slow, and that's why we have such a shortage of that at the moment. So like I said, I'm going to continue to be doing testing with these air dries to try to get the best results I can for everyone. But I just thought I would give you that little bit of a heads up, because 2 weeks ago I had a lady on here. I don't know if you're here today, but she was asking questions about the different matte varnishes. So that's the testing I have done. So yes, looking at it, it's hard. It would be hard for you guys to see at the moment, but looking at it here, this Duraclear is probably the best. This is a Liquid X, really shiny. This is a Duraclear, not too bad. The Mod, you can see the shine there, and then the Americana, you can see nothing. It's like the perfect thing that we all want. Now, I've been rattling on for the next 10 minutes and no one's got a word in, so let's see what we're up to. BB said, congratulations, Janine, on your new baby. And yes, she hasn't got it yet. Neverland said, also, have you tried any experience with the Dewy Skin Medium? No, I haven't really. The Look Alive Thinning Medium I've tried. I just find it's pretty close to the other Genesis Thinning Medium. So I would just use it in place of it if I had to. There is a particular product called Dewy Skin Medium. I've never tried it. So unfortunately, I can't give you any tips on that. Holly says, started on my second baby for my mum. She loved my first one I made, but I'm not parting with it. Oh, that's so good. Congratulations. Your mum's going to love it. Deb said, that's why I'm not coming in April. Yep. Yeah, that's right. You told me that. Gigi said, Di McGavigan, Bobby. Di lives in Grafton, Country Lane, Nursery. Oh, okay. Neverland. What do I need to know about Di, Gigi? Sorry, I must have forgotten what you were talking about. Neverland says the matte varnish seemed to eat away my glazing gel as well. It dried up after I applied it. Oh, okay. I find these days glazing gel isn't all what it's made out to be. I don't even use it anymore because, yeah, it didn't give the effect I wanted it to give or expected to give it. So I just said, No, not using it. Nicole said, my friend's baby is almost finished getting painted by her artist. I'm so excited to gift it to her. Oh, wow, that's so beautiful. What a lovely gift. Mama said, can you say the word soldier like you said when Tilly was dressed in her spider costume for Halloween? Is that what it... What what word? Can I say the word? Is it soda? Tell me again, Mama, what I'm supposed to say. Pat says, is the Satin Varnish air dryer heat set? It's heat set. It's a Genesis product. Doris said, are all varnishes air dry? No. No, you've got a bit of both. You can go like, say heat set has the matte set, matte varnish, satin varnish. There is other ones like there's there's a 3D varnish as well. So there's a few, and air dry has a few as well. Neverland said, I just sent you photos of Levi's hair. I rated her after sending you the photos. That's so cool. Cool. And Neverland said, no, Doris, I use Genesis heat set varnishes. Deb says, I have Joe Sonia's matte varnish. Okay. Doris says, is it matted or shiny? It's supposed to be matte, but some of them come up shiny. Gigi said, what kit? You asked Bobby. Oh, okay, it's Bobby by Dye. Yes, that's cool. Spider, the word spider, like spider. Like I say spider, she's a spider. That was off some movie. What movie was it? Can anyone say? See, remember? My brain is like a bit mush, so I can't remember, but I love it. Yes, Matilda did dress up like a spider. And it's a cute word for spider. Spider sounds, oh my God, so scary. But when you say spider, it's like, oh, that's so cute. Angela says, Lily, can you send me a friend request on Facebook? And Mama says, yeah, like that, spider. Do you like the way we say that? It's just a cute word. I'm glad you like it. Angela says, I don't watch movies with spiders. You know what? I've got this horrible thing at the moment, and I'm so angry. Some people share this thing on Facebook, right? And it's like a video of something that's just like interesting, that just gets your interest, right? And you wouldn't even think anything of it. So you sit and watch it, and then all of a sudden, like someone will open a drawer or something and then out at you. And I'm just like, it actually sends like a shock wave through my body and into my brain, and it actually hurts. And so now I've got a fear of watching people's videos on Facebook, because it just kept happening. I think about last week, I think I saw 3 of them, and they were all different videos, and just like, you're thinking, what are these people going to do in the video? It just looks interesting. And I just don't know why people do it. Like, it's not a nice thing. It's not funny to, you know, scare someone like that. And it literally does send like this shockwave through my brain. I hate it. So I'm scared to watch people's little mini videos on Facebook now. I just flick past them really quick. Deb says, it's cold here and I don't want to get out of bed. Well, don't get out of bed. Stay in bed. Give yourself a bed day and watch a Netflix movie. I almost said watch a DVD, and I thought, oh my God, that's so 90s. Who watches DVDs anymore? It's gotten to that stage, right, where we're either watching Netflix or Stan or Amazon Prime or something like that. There's no time for DVDs. Sadness. Neverland Baby says, sure, Angela, how can I find your account? Okay, well, are you wanting her to find Angela where, or are you wanting her to find Island Treasures? If you can't find her, Lily, Angela is one of my closest friends, so I can help you. Danica said, I really don't like spiders right now. They've been coming down like rain since early. Yeah, they're all coming out. I mean, we've had a lot of rain, so they're coming out to stay in the dry, and then, oh, the weather. Okay, I'm grateful, God, that I haven't seen a spider walk through my house in months. So I don't want to. I'm just going to put that out there. It's Angela. Where? Okay. Neverland says, Angela, your name pulls up multiple people. What's your picture on Facebook, Angela? That can always help. Janine says, I don't like those videos, jump scares. They call it. Yeah, the jump scares. I can't stand it. But I can stand other jump scares, when you're at movies and something, jumps out or something unexpected happens. But that's just like horrible, and it's so quick. It's like you see the spider sort of crawling out of wherever it is, and then it comes at you so quickly. It's like I don't even have time to flick the screen up. There's no time. It's literally seconds, and it's horrible. It's just horrible. It's not good PTSD triggers. Yes. Neverland says, what's your profile picture, Angela? Miss Donnie says me. BB says me. Oh, it's a fantasy baby. Yeah, it's a beautiful clown baby. It's got lots of purple sort of colours. Deb says, I have to get the dog out of the cage. Oh, dog. Just go to the toilet and get yourself a drink of water and a few things all at the same time. Then hop back in bed. Miss Dottie said, I watch movies every day. Yes, some DVDs and Netflix. I have heaps of DVDs. And I'm sad that we don't watch them anymore. It's like, we don't need to. They're just there. Neverland Baby said, I found your page, Angela, but there's no add friend option. Must have security settings, Angela. Angela said, there can't be more than one of me. There could be. Lily, yours is the same. That's sad. BB said, I still watch DVDs. I have to figure out what Netflix is. It's just really good because there's so many movies in the one place and TV series and things like that. Neverland said, let me change my settings. Gigi said, usually the geckos and green tree frogs keep spiders in check, but so many this year. Yes, that's fair enough. We have a lot of geckos at my house and some green tree frogs. I love the geckos. I just adore them, and that's one reason I love them, because I know they love spiders for dinner, and I'm quite willing to accept that. Okay, she's fixed that, Angela, and Angela's going to have a look now. Let's start story time. Matilda, are you ready? We're going to read Silly Galah. Silly Galah, which is kind of what I am most of the time. So, I hope everyone's ready. Confirm that you're all ready. Korean movies are fantastic. Really? Why is that? I mean, I'm sure they'd have subtitles and stuff. Yay, story time, Neverland Baby says. And Angela sent you a request. That's wonderful. Deb says, Dusty is ready. Thank you, Dusty. You're always on time. Matilda's ready, aren't you? You happy? Let's fix you. You're nice and warm. That's the main thing. Fix you all up. There we go. Danika's ready. Miss Donnie said they have romance downright. Oh, whoa. Well, maybe I might have to have a look into that. I love romantic movies. I love romantic comedy, rom-coms. For sure, I love them. Oh, Danica says, I have my kitten as a substitute. Oh, well, that's a good substitute for anyone. Okay, Silly Galah. So many opening pages. Okay. Echidna. Do we want me to read it all around the edge? I don't know about that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like, what is this? Okay. Echidna. He doesn't eat meals with a knife and fork or nibble like you and me, but uses the snout he carries about to snuffle up ants for tea. Crocodile. Crocodile waits on the riverbank, watching creatures like me and you. It's not out of respect, it's just that he's checked. if we look like a mouthful or two. They've just words all around here, and I'm like, do I read them or not? It just tells you a little bit more about the actual animal. Magpie. Maggies strut around like kings in black and white feathery suits. Their manner and song are both loud and strong. They're such Aussie bossy boots. Possum. The ringtail possum is fond of her tail, which is curly and whirly and strong. She swings, if she pleases, along leafy trees for berries and fruit all night long. So this book is obviously just about the different animals, but the illustrations are amazing. Cockatoo. When cockatoos gather round to chat, up close and out in a clearing, they set themselves down, nod to others around, then screech like they're all hard of hearing. They're so noisy, aren't they? But so cute. Sea lion. See the slithery sea lion. Her body's kind and flippery. She catches dinner in her mouth, 'cause fish are kind of slippery. Tree frog. Tree frog green like shiny jelly, hasn't got a button on his little frog belly. Oh, koala. In the tree tops, high above, koala quietly snoozes. She picks a bunch of leaves for lunch, then settles back as she chooses. Kookaburra, my favorite. He's the bird you can't ignore on plains or bushlands hilly, for he's the one just out for fun who laughs himself quite silly. He does laugh himself quite silly. Quokka. On a small sandy island that's circled by sea live big quokers, little quokers, 1, 2, 3. They all get along, the one with the other, for each is a sister, a cousin, or a brother. Bilby. Bilby doesn't like to squat on desert sand when it's hot, so his burrow's cool and round, nice and deep below the ground. Emu. Emu is a fattish mound of feathers on 2 legs, with fluffy, stripy babies from largish greenish eggs. He also has 2 googly eyes, with which to peer and peek, and is thought of as sort of a nosy sticky beak. Platypus. It doesn't matter, platypus, that you're funny mixed up. You're rarely seen in rivers green, for nothing of you sticks up. Wombat. She might look sleek, and when on her feet, she rocks side to side as she strolls. But she's slow and she's steady and ever so ready to dig and to burrow holes. Galah. Hooray, hooray. The pink galah is an acrobatic circus star, above the ground, upside down, and whirling, twirly, crazy clown. He sets off such a barrah, cheeky, beaky, silly galah. Pelican. A pelican likes to swim about and fills his beak with fishes. That shows he's clever, for he never needs to think of dishes. Frill-neck lizard. It's lucky that lizard isn't vain, with mirrors about the place. I'm sure he wouldn't like it much if he could see his face. For when this lizard's frightened, he lifts his frill and spits, and if he saw just how he looked, he'd scare himself to bits. And they're so cute. Kangaroo. The bound around roo, as you may know, has a tail she's awfully keen on. If it wasn't as long and wasn't as strong, what would she possibly lean on? And that's the end. There's a cute little gecko there. And now, while we were talking about all of those Australian animals, I thought I would give you a mini update, which is not really my update. It's more likely a Facebook update on Bindi Irwin, who we all know is pregnant and due to have her baby girl any day. Now, I don't know if there's any updates today, but from what I could gather and calculate, she's about 38 weeks at the moment. Now, the people who are, really hardcore fans of them have said that they think she may have already have given birth and having a little bit of private time, because some of the pictures that they've been sharing as updates have been, practically wearing exactly the same as they were like a month ago. Now, that's pretty much Irwin, because they're always sort of wearing the same sort of uniforms and boots and, socks would all be the same, right? But there was one picture, which was a picture of Bindi and Chandler both looking down. So all you could see is them both looking down and smiling, which sort of is a hint that maybe the baby has already been born and they're just having their private time. So we don't know, but if she hasn't given birth within the next 2 weeks, basically, we should hear news on that. But if she has, I'm sure within the next week they would release that the baby girl has been born. So that's really, really exciting. I pretty much think it's going to be one of the most popular babies in the world. Everyone wants to know when Bindi's given birth. So just thought I'd give you a little bit of an update on that. If you're not really a follower on Bindi, you may not have known that, but I kind of have always been a follower of the Irwin family, and I cannot wait to see their baby girl. So I've been sort of keeping a lookout. But yeah, just keep an eye out. She's got a great Instagram channel, which has some great pictures. They all do, actually. A bit more insight, so I'm sure we will see or hear something really, really soon. Another thing I haven't actually got to yet, but my beautiful friend Paula Cash, who is in America, she sometimes sends me, babies that she wants to move on, or kits or whatever, and I buy them from her. But there was one particular baby, and I'm sad I didn't bring my tablet up again, that she asked if I would like to do a giveaway with. Now, this cute little baby is so, so cute, and we will be doing a giveaway. So what I thought is this weekend, I'm going to do a video with video with Amani announcing the giveaway. So we're going to make it a baby giveaway. It's going to go for 10 weeks, which is because Amy is 30 weeks pregnant tomorrow. So we're going to do it for 10 weeks. And when the baby, I almost said his name. I almost said it. I've got to be so careful. But when the baby is born, we will announce the giveaway. I'm still sort of tweaking in my brain how we're going to do the giveaway. But I'm pretty sure it'll just be like a usual thing, just to like, comment, share. But the comment I'll be asking you for, what do you think the baby's name and birth date will be? Just like a little guess. It won't be, if someone does guess, they're not necessarily going to be the winner, but it's just to get people active and talking about it. And we'd love to see. I mean, you never know. We have chosen a name for the baby, but you never know. Things can change. We might see a name and just go, oh my God, that's it. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do that video, like I said, this weekend because she is 30 weeks and I want the competition to go for the duration of the rest of her pregnancy. So I'm just going to go back to read everyone's. Deb said her dad was scared of emus. Oh no, because they sort of go glomp, 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 don't they? They can be a little bit in your face. It was a very colourful book, yes. And Gigi said, very good book. Thank you. You're very welcome. Miss Donnie said, yes, heard she's having a baby. Gigi said, the Bindi conspiracy, can you buy baby khaki? Well, they've already got baby khaki. They actually have. And I don't know if you've heard, but they were talking a bit about conspiracy on the name and what they would call it. So first they thought that she might go with something very family orientated, like naming after some of her family. I think it was it Steve's mum was called Judy or something like that. And there was a few different names around of people. But I don't think they'll do that. But another conspiracy was that Steve's favourite crocodile was Agro, is Agro. Agro's still around and is a big girl, big girl. And so they thought maybe Bindi would name it after Agro, being that it was her dad's favourite animal. Anyway, well, one of his favourite animals. Anyway, Agro, so they were thinking about different names instead of Agro that they could call the baby, and they came up with Aggie and Agra and different, really pretty. Like, I think Aggie is so cute, so pretty, and very, I think it could be very fitting. So they're thinking about whether she might sort of, go after her father and do something that her father would mean a lot to her. So it'd be interesting to see what the name will be, that's for sure. Holly said, so sad about Steve. Always watched his show. So happy for Bindi. Absolutely. Definitely one of the people in this world that was taken way too soon. And he had so much to give the world, but, there's still a lot of conservation happening, which is really good. Gigi says, you said it was more worldly. You said it was a more worldly name 2 weeks ago. Now all I can think of is where's Wally? Oh my God, it is a more worldly name for Amy's baby. It's not like run of the mill like Edward or William or something. You've got to think along the points of Amani. Now it's not a brand name like Amani, but it is a different name, but it is used a bit around. So yeah, so different, but it's just not, it's not the typical name. But I love it. I'm so careful. Like, I keep feeling like I'm just gonna blurt it out. So I better go before I blurt it out. Then everyone's gonna be going, oh, like, I'm serious. My brain just wants to say it. Shh, shh. Anyway, that's me for the day, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you all so much. We had a great St. Patrick's Day, and I hope you guys have enjoyed spending some time with us. Danica said, time to make a name conspiracy. Yes. Time to make a name conspiracy. So anyway, I'm trying to do that video over the weekend with Amani. Oh my God, I'm going to have to retake it if I say this name. I have to be really careful. Bye, love and hugs to Deb and Elaine. Angela said, hopefully see you soon. Miss you. Miss you too. Miss everyone. I'm missing everyone. Gigi said, have a nice day. Thank you. I definitely will. I'm going to visit my mum and take her some Maccas for lunch. All right, guys. Thank you so much for spending the time with us. We really appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Tilly says, God bless you, sweetheart. Everybody have a great weekend. Love you all. Pat says, thank you, Annette. That was lovely. See you next week. Love you guys. Danica said, bye. Hopefully I can catch your next live. Definitely. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Okay, bye, guys. Have a great weekend and look after yourself. Bye, Holly. See you guys. Happy reborning.